Sincerely, the topic I'm about talking about is something I'm also maturing into. Some days back, I felt a bit cheated, and honestly, that was painful. I wanted to express how I felt, but instead of it turning into a simple conversation, it turned into an argument, a misunderstanding, almost a fight. Now, it is not about what I said, it was how I said it. Yes, the tone, the delivery, the emotion. Please, don't get me wrong. It was not that I was shouting physically. I was talking this way, like I was talking, communicating. But in my head, I was shouting. However, the words coming to my mouth, they were heavy. The way I was thinking it in my head is the way it was coming out of my mouth exactly that way. However, I was maintaining this tone. I was talking this way. But in my head, I was shouting. In my head, this is the word I want to say. And that was what is coming. I couldn't control the exact thing in my head. Instead, I was supposed to be able to process what I want to say and, let it come out gracefully while I communicate. Do you know what I realized? I didn't get the result I wanted. Yes, I didn't get the result. I wanted to communicate my feelings, my thoughts clearly, but instead it was received wrongly. Not because my feelings were wrong, but because my presentation wasn't gentle. Remember, I wasn't shouting, but my words were heavy. We don't have to confront to be heard. All we all need sometimes is a simple, calm conversation. Because in sincerity, we pour our heart out, but the receiver may perceive it as an attack. So today, I want to share 3 ways to communicate your feelings or thoughts without fighting. 1. Start with how you feel and not what they did. When you begin a conversation with a blame, the other person naturally becomes defensive. But when you start with your own emotion, you create a safe space for both of you. Instead of, you talk to me anyhow, you could try, I felt disrespected when that happened. I like us to talk about it. This shifts the conversation from accusation to understanding. 2. Keep your tone calm even when the issue is serious. Some of us are a big voice, like we shout, we have a loud voice. But all this can be controlled. Yes, it can be controlled. I am someone who shout naturally. I have a loud voice. Not that I shout. I have a loud voice. Yes, naturally. But I'm learning to, to keep calm, to keep my tone calm, especially when the situation is hot. You can still address something painful, but in a way that invites listening. My work has made me meet a lot of people. So I met a particular business owner, and this woman, you will know that by default, she has the tendency to shout, yes, to scream at our workers. But when I got there, she has a loud tone. When she says Shola, like the Shola is loud, you will hear her. But she'll say, Shola, how are you doing this way? I do not expect you to do, like, to your worker. Why me? I imagine, like, I'm seeing the scenario. I expect, like, come on, get out of the, can't you answer that customer? She will still say, Shola, can't you see the customer standing? Please address them, approach them. I'll be like, oh, Lord, give me this grace. I need this grace. Because they are actually annoying. The workers are actually annoying. She has the very right to shout at them, to scream at them. But no, she still keep the tone down. Oh my God. Like, I always enjoy meeting her because she's very, very, that's her tone. Not because she just wants to fake it or anything. I've met her over and over and it has been that way. A calm voice doesn't make you weak. It makes your message clearer and easier to receive. Remember, a soft voice carry a strong message. 3. Speak to understand and not to win. Many arguments escalate because both people want to prove a point. Communication is not a battlefield, it's a bridge. And the goal is understanding. You listen differently, you respond thoughtfully, and the conversation becomes healthier. For instance, ask, help me to understand what you meant. Not, so you think you're right. You are not trying to defeat each other. You're trying to understand each other. A soft word turns away anger, but a harsh word stirs up anger. It's found in Proverbs 15 verse 1. This scripture captures everything emotional intelligence teaches about communication, right? It's not just what we say, it is how we say it. Emotional maturity is learning to speak honestly with gentleness, to express hurt without causing more hurt. Choosing gentleness isn't weakness, it's wisdom. I am Adebisi Messi, and this is Pressing Issues.